it's Dani T here. So I want to first say, if you are new to this page, get ready for my crazy, because I don't know if everybody can handle it, so we're just going to do that. So what I wanted to tell you guys, if you are catching the replay of this and so you're not on to get with us live, then you can still participate by commenting in the comments below. You can always come back later and check out the whole video if you hop on late, and I will be able to answer your questions and all of that good stuff. So, okay, so my name is Danielle Tolbert. They call me Dani T. So in a lot of my social media platforms, I'll say this is Dani TV. Clever? No. Anyway, so welcome to Dani TV. But I am out here in my garage, but so I can use my whiteboard, and I'm not sure about the connection out here, so I'm kind of hoping that it stays good. If it goes bad, I'm gonna be sad. But anyway, so here we're gonna get started. Today we are gonna be talking about momentum. So most people have the most problem with being consistent and building momentum if it's in anything, okay? So if it's your workout programs or if it's your business or whatever, building momentum is tough. So it's getting up to that speed, then you can go with it, okay? So we're gonna talk about that today. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to be taking this a little further and talking to the people who have businesses, or you know, if you run a wellness fitness business or any kind of business and it's hard to build that momentum, I decided to separate these broadcasts, and so we're going to do them in two different ones. So tonight is all about, hi guys, it's about fitness and your weight loss journey or your fitness journey, or if you're trying to get your guns or whatever. So we're going to talk about that. Hopefully you guys can see this board because I'm going to be drawing a little bit and the lighting doesn't get crazy. But so you give me some thumbs up or hearts if at any point this broadcast gets a little shoddy with the internet. Please let me know. I'm going to try and moderate these comments. My nails are on point. They still look good. But I'm going to be looking at the board some and drawing like a teacher, because I figured school's back in session almost and we're going to do some teaching, okay? So anyway, if you don't know who I am, like I said, I'm Dani T, but I'm a personal trainer, mom of 2 boys, and my passion and my goal is to help you guys, women, I mean you guys can listen too, you can learn some stuff, but to help women really feel empowered and to feel strong and healthy. And you know, when we have children, I gained 70 pounds twice, and it is hard to come back from that. I'm telling you, it is hard to push that wagon up that hill and get that momentum. So we're going to talk about that. Your drawing, I know, I'm going to make fun of this. My drawing is not so great. Nails, yes. America, shut it. So anyway, so we're going to talk about building up that momentum. So if you are in that space and you've either had a baby or something, and you're just kind of in that, oh, what do I do now? Or you just need to get back in shape and you're just kind of not sure where to go from here. I'm going to teach you some just little tips to kind of build your momentum up, okay? So here we go. So number 1, you have to figure out your why. So everybody says this, you know, what's your why? My connection is weak. Dang it. So we're going to try this. Your why is very, very important. So you have to know why you're going to do this. Why do you even want to get in shape? Why do you even want to try and push this poor little wagon up the hill, okay? So you have to determine that why. And sometimes you have to dig deep. I sure hope that this connection is okay. But sometimes you have to dig really deep and figure out what it is. It's not just always about looks. So I don't want you guys to say that your why is to have big muscles or to look a certain way. I want you to dig deep and know that the real reasons are to feel like you can keep up with your kids, and to run and play and have fun and be healthy and not have to take medicines or whatever it is. If you know what your why is. But if you don't, I want you to sit and figure that out, okay? So number 1 is going to be figuring out your why. The second one, so I don't think I have to write that down, but the second one is going to be making a plan, okay? So this is important. I don't care what you use or what workout plan that you do. There's free stuff all over the internet. I have free stuff on my website. I also do this for a living. So yes, I design plans for people and help them get on their way. Whatever it is, make a plan, okay? So I don't want you waking up in the morning and going, okay, I think I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow, so I'll just kind of wing it. I'll just kind of show up and we'll do whatever. You better come up with a plan, and it's got to be solid, because it's gonna take all you've got to make it up this hill to build that momentum, okay? You know what I'm saying? So I want you to make your plan, and I'm gonna go through some steps of something else in a second. The third thing is to be consistent. So this is where we all fall off the wagon, so to speak. This is where we bomb it, okay? So we're all gung-ho and we're ready to do this. And then one thing may happen is you get burned out, okay? So when you start out, you may go hardcore, you may work out 7 days a week and you get all excited, but I'm just gonna tell you that you are gonna burn out fast, okay? So that's not gonna last for the long term. So I don't want you to get all excited and gung-ho and then wear yourselves out at the beginning, okay? And so that's what happens a lot of the times, and then you can't be consistent in that sense. So I want you to be consistent even when you don't want to, okay? So this is a big deal. A lot of us just don't want to, like, kind of just don't want to do that today. Kind of don't want to start, but you're never going to make it if you don't just start. So what does Nike say? Just do it. Okay, Nike's my fave. Y'all know that my Nike is my jam. But you have to just do it, okay? So this is like a little tough love, a little kick in the pants. I need you to just do it. So you're going to just get started. Okay, so you're making your plan. Let's, for instance, hopefully you can see this. Yes, my drawing sucks. Just bear with me. God did not give me that ability. People say, what can't you do? I'm like, oh, well, I can't really draw that great, and I can't sew, and I can't sing. So we got that going. All right, so here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna figure out your why, okay? So you're gonna figure out why you wanna do this, all that jazz. We talked about that already. The next thing is you're gonna come up with your plan, okay? Then you're gonna have all these little steps in between that is gonna get you there. So your plan may be, okay, so I'm gonna go to the gym 4 mornings a week of the work week, and I'm gonna lay out all my clothes at night, and I'm gonna have them. I have one of my clients who comes here at 5 in the morning for a boot camp, and she literally lays her stuff right there by her nightstand, okay? And it's hilarious. She posted a picture. She's got her tennis shoes, and she's got all of her stuff right there in her nightstand. She's ready to go, all right? That's an amazing thing to do. I know some people that'll sleep in their workout clothes just to save time. I mean, I may have done that a few times. Whatever it takes for you to get to this next step, okay? So you're just building, building, building. We're trying to get up here, right? So if you have to lay out your clothes and plan them for the week, that's what I want you to do, okay? So your plan was to go to the gym 4 days a week or whatever. So you're gonna start that, okay? Here's the little, I'm not even gonna try to draw the Nike swoosh. You think that would be easy, but I'm not even gonna try. All right, so you're just gonna do it, right? So you're gonna go one morning, check, feeling good, feeling how that feels, you're gonna move on. The next day, you're gonna add something else. You may walk for 30 minutes, okay? Whatever it is, you're gonna add something every day. You're gonna keep building momentum. Then guess what starts to happen? You start to feel better. You start to see a little results, okay? So you start to say, oh my gosh, you know, my pants are a little looser now. They may fit a little better or whatever. Or you start to see some muscle definition that you didn't know you had. Okay, so all of these things are building momentum. Keep consistent, because what's gonna happen, the one time you miss, and things happen, you get sick, your kids get sick, you can't leave or whatever. Yeah, that's my thing right here. You'll all know that I type ha-ha. Okay, so we're gonna get to this point right here, and something's gonna happen, okay? But if you can keep consistent, this one little thing is not gonna derail your progress. One little thing is not. But guess what happens? You let something else derail your progress, something else, you're never gonna get to the top of that hill, okay? So this seems like such a silly little analogy, but it is absolutely true, okay? So we're becoming consistent. We're making this part of our daily routine, okay? So we're doing all these little things that add up, and then this is where the fun part comes. Are y'all ready for this? Are you so excited? Y'all don't even know. I'm so crazy. Okay, so when you get to this point right here, this is where the magic happens, people. The magic happens. Because this is when you start to see major progress. You're feeling good, everything's clicking, and then, this is so silly, I want you to jump up in that wagon. You're gonna jump in that wagon, and you're gonna roll with that momentum, okay? So I want you to go. You're gonna start going so fast, nobody's gonna stop you. No one's gonna be able to stop you. You're gonna be so on fire. You're gonna be so ready to go. And as you're building that momentum, you're gonna start seeing things, and other people are gonna start seeing your progress. And you're gonna be like, oh my God, this feels amazing. And you're gonna keep going, and then there's not gonna be much stuff that can derail you, okay? So it's so simple. It is little steps that are gonna get you over that. It is the worst drawing ever. But it's gonna get you over this hump, and it's gonna get you going, okay? And when I said earlier about not to, okay, so when I was in college and my well, he was my boyfriend at the time, he's my husband now. He said when I first started getting into lifting weights, I remember opening up this book and I was like digging through the book and I was so pumped and so excited, and I was gonna start working at this gym, this little bitty hole in the wall gym, and it was awesome because I was learning so much. But I was getting so excited, reading so much stuff, and I remember him saying, don't get burned out, you're gonna be on overload, you're gonna take in so much information, you're gonna not liking it. And guess what? I started getting to where I was like becoming a little bit more, I don't know, it was like it became a chore. Okay, so you don't want it to get, you still want it to be fun and exciting, but you don't want to burn out on it. Same thing with your businesses, and we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Oh, I just want to talk about everything. Okay, I'm gonna save it for you tomorrow. But my point is, I want you to stick with it. Don't get overwhelmed, don't get burned out, don't overtrain. You don't have to train every day, especially when you're just starting out. You can't just go gung-ho and go out there and work out 6 times a week. You're gonna be so sore, you're not gonna wanna walk, okay? Trust me. So anyway, all right, so 3 things. Discover your why. You're going to make a plan. This is very important. You can't just show up, okay? Don't just show up in the weight room and walk around and be like, yeah, I think I might work some arms today. I might do some cardio, whatever. Go with a plan. If you want to feel confident in the weight room, go with a plan, okay? So even if you just have it in your head, you don't have to go around with you don't make fun of me. When I joined this gym this year, I said, can I walk around with my workout log? Like, what do people do? They take their stuff? Can I bring my clipboard? I mean, I don't know. Am I gonna look like a dork? Who cares? Take your plan with you. If it's in your phone or whatever, take it with you, and you know what you're gonna do. My boot camp girls, I've seen several of them join tonight on the call. They show up in the morning and it's all right here on this whiteboard, okay? It's too early in the morning. They don't want to have to think. They just want to do it, okay? But I make the plan. They're paying me to come up with the plan, okay? So have your plan ready when you show up and you go into the weight room and you're going to do whatever you're going to do. Even if it's not the weight room, still have a plan, but that way you're not just wandering, okay? Because we don't want to wander. We want to knock it out. We don't have much time. We got to get in there and get it done. As a matter of fact, I still get asked a lot, do I even go to the gym that I joined? I don't go as often as I would like to because it's so much easier to work out in here because I can just kind of show up, get it done. I don't have the drive time and all of that. Another live scope we're gonna do, not scope, that's Periscope, but another broadcast we're gonna do is on building a home gym. I get asked about it daily. I've done one on Periscope before, but I'll do one again here for you guys to show what you can do to build a home gym and the most cost-effective way to do that. But go with your plan and be consistent, people. Just, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. I will tell you, speaking of momentum, we just went to Kentucky for this Camp Gorgo fitness camp, and I do this every year. It is so emotionally and physically exhausting. Like, it is like, I can't even explain it. I haven't even seen who's all on here today, but if you went, you understand what I'm saying. It is, and I'm one of the, the instructors and, part of the main part of the camp, and so you're just on the whole time. I always come back and take like a week off because I just need a minute. I'm like, I just need a minute. I just need a break from, working out or just any of it. Just need a break. I'm usually exhausted. But you know what? I always see everybody else that went to camp is posting Monday morning. They're like at the gym, they're on it. They didn't lose their momentum, okay? So they had to keep going. For me personally, I just had to take a break. But guess what else happens? I still haven't worked out since before camp. I know, it's stupid. But you get out of the habit, okay? And so this is a bad thing for me. I should never do that. But that's why they're on Monday morning, that's why they're working out. Why they're keeping that momentum and that excitement and taking the stuff they learned from camp and they're applying it, and it's so exciting. So I have not worked out or anything in a week, and there's Cody. Sorry, I've missed your spin class twice. I've just been too tired. So I've taken a whole week off. I've regrouped. I had a lot going on with my business and stuff. And so now I'm ready to go back at, tomorrow. I'm like, oh yeah, tomorrow, hardcore. Don't lose that momentum. I've done it long enough to where I can jump back on and I'll be back at it. But a lot of you, if you're just beginning, those things are going to derail you, and then you're, and it is 3. I have missed 3. Dang it. Thanks for reminding me. But anyway, yeah, so just try to stay consistent with this, guys. You can do it, little steps, there's like the tiny actions, the daily steps, the real success, all those things equals the real success. You've got the little tiny things that you do every day that seem so tiny, okay? So we're talking lay out clothes. If that gets you to the next step, then it's huge. Then it's not a tiny step. But all of those little things that are building up are gonna make a huge success. And so Leanne, you need to join tomorrow because you have a small business. I'm gonna talk about these steps in a different way, about businesses. But anyway, guys, all right, I'm gonna let y'all go. It's late. Well, I mean, it's kind of late. When you get up at 4:30, it's starting to get a little late. My neighbor's got the weed eater out. It's kind of loud out there. But anyway, I'm glad you guys joined. I hope y'all learned something. Hopefully the connection wasn't too bad out here. But I will see you guys tomorrow live about small business stuff and building momentum in your businesses as well. So anyway, all right, you guys take care. I will talk to you soon. Cody, I will try and make your spin class like maybe tomorrow. That's right, one step at a time, guys. Y'all can do this. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye.